Louvre Museum. Louvre Museum, France, Musée de Louvre. Official name, Great Louvre, France, Great Louvre. National Museum and Art Gallery of France, housed in part of a large palace in Paris, that was built on the right bank side of the 20th century fortress of Philippe Augustus. It is the world's most visited art museum, with a collection that spans work from ancient civilizations to the mid 19th century. In 1546, Francis, who was a great art collector, had this old castle razed and began to build on it another royal residence, the Louvre, which was added to by almost every subcassions French monarch. Under Francis I, only a small portion of the present Louvre was completed, under the architect Pierre Lescot. This original section is today the southwestern part of the Louvre corridor. In the 17th century, major additions were made to the building complex by Louis and Louis, Cardinal de Richelieu, the chief minister of Louis, architect great works of art for the king. Louis and Minister Cardinal Mazarin exhibited outstanding art collections, including that of Charles, England, Commit consisting of the architects Claude Perrault and Louis La Veuve, and the decorator and painter Charles Lebrun planned that part of the Louvre which is known as the Colonnade. The Louvre caused to be a royal residence when Louis moved his court to Versailles in 1682. The idea of using the Louvre as public museum originated in the 18th century. The committed engineer helped build and plan Grande Gallery and continued to execute major works of the art. In 1783, the Revolution's government opened the public the most central des Arts in the Grande Gallery. Under Napoleon, the Cour Carriere and a wing on the north along the Rue is Rivoli were begun. In the 19th century, three major wings, the galleries and pavilion exciting, west were complicated, and Napoleon too was responsible for the exhibition that opened them. The complicated Louvre was a vast complex of building forming two main quadrilations and enclosing two large courtyards. The Louvre building complex underwent a major remodeling in the 1980 and 19 in order to make the old museum more accessible and accommodating to its visitors. To the end was underground complex of offices, shops, exhibition space, store areas, and parking areas, as well as an auditorium. A tourist bus depot and a cafeteria was constructed underneath the lower central courtyards of the Cour Napoleon and the Cour du Carrousel. The ground level entrance to this complex was stationed in the center of the Napoleon and was crowned by a conversational steel and glass pyramid designed by an American architect. The underground complex of sport facilities and public amenities was opened on the museum. 2000, a university the rebuilt ritual wing formerly ossified by France Ministry of Finance was opened for the first time. The entire Louvre was devoted to museum purpose. The new wing, also designed by P, had more than square of exhibition space, originally housing collections the European painting. decorate, and Islamic art. Their glass-roofed interior cork-braced displayed France, sculpture and ancient Assyrian artworks. The museum's expanding collection of Islamic art later moved into own wing, for which Italian architects Mario Bellini and Ruedi Ricciotti enclosed another interior courted beneath an undulating gold-colored roof made of glass steel.